So let's talk about your marriage partner. So because look, um, the person you are gonna marry is, or at least like be together, have kids maybe, connect your life with, okay? So that person who you are going to connect your life with will be the most important person in your life, right? Even your parents will not be as important as that person. And that person will be next to you when you are at your weakest, when you are sick, when you are tired, when you are defeated. That is the person who will be right next to you. And if you choose the wrong person, you know what's going to happen, right? They will just let you fall, let you be defeated, and you will have to deal with it on your own. So, most of my advice comes from basically my own mistakes. I've had a divorce and I've made so many mistakes. So I hope that by telling you this, I will at least save you from making the same mistakes. Okay? And yeah, so there are more points than I'm gonna mention. And please do your own research. But hopefully, what I tell you helps. Okay? So, point number one, look at your, I don't know, future wife or husband or whatever, your partner's family. Okay? What kind of relationships do the parents have? What kind of relationships do the parents have with your possible partner? Because I've seen many times that uh, if there is no good relationship in the family, the chance of a child then being able to have good relationships is very low. And more often than not, the parents, the relationship between parents will decide the relationship their children are gonna have. So if you feel at home in your possible partner's home, right? Understand? So you come to the parents, you say hello parents, and they say hello to you. If there is no, I don't know, language barrier, maybe there is no communication problems, you feel at home in their home, then you will be at home in your own home with their, I don't know, daughter or son. Understand? So that is really, really important to match, to look at the parents. If the parents have fights, if you hear from your partner that the parents had a fight, or there is some kind of miscommunication or broken communication, that's gonna happen to you. So that is truth. There is very little chance. Or there is another option, is when your possible partner doesn't like the parents, right? And so then you have to ask yourself, okay, why? So growing up, this person didn't like their parents. And so what does it mean? How did they learn to be a good parent? You know, that is like a really big red flag, You have to look, then you have to be like so careful about how is this person. Now they're like nice, yeah, cute and fun and everything. But then what happens when you have a child together? You know, usually people don't improve after a certain time in the relationship. The relationship usually starts really, really high and then it goes down. Okay, and depending on how they, in what house they were brought up, the relationship will either remain the same or go down really, really low. So it will really depend. Well, there are chances of it going up. The longer you stay together, the more life challenges you deal with together, then maybe your relationship will improve. But to be honest, I don't know if that's such a common thing in life. So anyway, uh, look at the parents, see if you feel at home. Then, point number two, any red flags. Okay, and I think you should just read on it, because what I can tell you might be not the full list, and what you will see in your life will be something else from what I'm gonna tell you. But let's put it this way: when you feel uncomfortable, even before you have really serious relationship, just run. run. End this relationship, because it will never get better than that. So the best part of the relationship is usually the start. Unless maybe it's like an arranged marriage, which I don't think you will have. I mean, the likelihood of that is very low nowadays. But it's, if you see something bad, like if the person gets angry at you for something that you don't think is worthy of being angry about, it means you have different values or different beliefs or different something. And unless that person is really open, you remember there is another video that talks about the big 5 psychological traits. If they're really high on openness, then there is a chance that they will change. There is a chance. But not many people will change. And you should assume that that person will, number one, not change from how they are now, like at their worst. Okay? When they're tired, sleepy, upset, that's gonna be their basic level. Okay? Throughout their life. And number 2 is, wait, I forgot number 2. Yeah, so they're not going to improve. Okay, I forgot. Anyway, I will remember and I will tell you later. Yes, so don't expect them to change. Most people don't change, okay? And so if you see something that really disturbs you, like a person getting angry at you, or a person doing something weird, like recently I heard a guy, he was saying that his girlfriend wanted to take out a loan for their marriage. And the loan was, I think, about a half of their combined early income. Okay? So imagine this. Let's say for 1 year you make, I don't know, $100. Okay, so she wanted to take $50. I mean, of course, you multiply by however you make, but anyway, so she wanted to take out a loan for the marriage. And so here is the thing. The guy thought it was wrong, but she wanted to do that because she said, oh, it's my special day, and la 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 la. Okay, well, dude, obviously, if she wants to take a loan for her special day, okay, and she wants you also to keep paying this thing for many years, then is she going to keep making this kind of decision, or is she going to magically change? No, marriage was the only thing I did, and now I will not spend more than I have. I will be careful with my money. No, of course not. She will keep doing that for the rest of her life. And if he doesn't agree with that, he will not agree with her for the rest of her life. And maybe you've heard already, but let me tell you a secret. Money problems are like the major cause of marital disagreements. So like if you have enough money, if you have no problem, then usually you will not have as many problems. But if you want to ruin a marriage, make people poorer than they are. Anyway, so that's my point number 2, red flags. If you see some kind of big argument that you can't solve easily, or the person gets like emotional or does something that you completely disagree with, okay? No matter cost, just end this relationship, okay? And so that brings us to my third point, which is you must must. Not you should, not it would be nice. No, you must. If you want to have a happy life, you must, you need, it's absolutely essential that you are independent. Because if you are coming into a relationship not being independent, basically depending on that person already from the get-go, then how are you gonna run if you see a red flag? Well, you're not gonna run. And to be honest, I made this mistake, and I can't say it was a costly mistake, but you know, my life, your life will change depending on that. So whether you make or not make that mistake, that is a huge mistake to make. Okay, it's not like putting a wrong type of bread, in your sandwich. It's huge. Okay, and yes. So if you are independent, if you can live by yourself for a really long time, if you don't really need this person, it's nice to need and to help each other, but that can come later when you get married, you live together, then you learn about each other, and then naturally you will see that somebody is better at something, right? So maybe you can fix a light and she can go shopping better than you, or maybe you can go shopping better than her and she can deal with other people better than you. So there are many different situations where you will, as you spend your life together, you will find out that one of you is better than the other. So it makes sense for one of you to step up and do more of that. Okay, but that will come later. It doesn't start this way. And so if you are depending on that person, or if it's very difficult to separate, then you are in trouble. That is a red flag from you. This is like, you have to watch for red flags from other people, but you have to also watch for red flags from yourself. And being dependent on that person from the very, very start, before you get married, before maybe you move in together, if you're dependent on that person, that is a red flag. And you carry that red flag. Understand? So that's my conclusion for you. Look at their family. Don't even think of marrying or living together. Maybe okay, but I think you should meet the parents. You need to at least know about their relationship. Okay? Parents, number 2, red flags. Watch for the red flags. And number 3, be independent of that person, at least from the beginning. Okay? And these 3 big things, they messed up a lot of my life, and I hope they will not mess up your life. There are many other things, so please go on the internet and search big mistakes in marriage or big mistakes in relationships, and you will find a lot of red flags, you will find a lot of good information, but these 3, I haven't seen them online. So I did the same, what I'm recommending that you do, that you go online and you find, and I am teaching this actually. I'm teaching like relationships as a part of my course. And when I was researching this topic, I couldn't find these 3 things that I'm sharing with you. So there you go. You're welcome. Anyway, I hope you will have a great relationship. If not, run away, find another one. There are many people in the world, and improve yourself all the time. Okay? If you improve, you will have better partners, better relationships. Okay? And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.